was talking to a guy from White Line who said their modern poly is going to be better than rubber and not have cracking issues. He said rubber will eventually degrade over time. Well, I mean, I would say that modern rubber is more magical than modern poly.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's so great about his modern poly, but we don't see that in the real world. And poly is a material that breaks down over time.
Even if it doesn't work the same way that
Yeah.
none of these mounts are designed to work. So it's got maybe a couple applications where if it doesn't degrade and doesn't pack out and doesn't do the things poly typically does, it might be okay. But things like mounts, motor mounts, and just like almost all your suspension mounts, they need to have both tension and compression capabilities, which you don't get with poly.
I would say go back to Joe Schmuckatelli at White Line and ask him
Joe's are getting around today.
ask him how much polyurethane does BMW use on their M cars? Does Audi use on their RS cars? How much poly is on an R8? How much poly is in a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, a McLaren? Who's the crazy Scandinavian guy that the supercar builder?
Supercar filter.
Koenigsegg.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Why
gosh.
don't you ask him how much poly is on a Koenigsegg? Tesla's, I don't know. I mean, the highest performance cars on Earth. Just go ahead. Ask them how much poly does F1 use in their cars, and then just wait for the response. You could also ask him what material all of those cars run for their mounting systems, and he'll say so. It's not surprising that the company that has staked their entire existence on polyurethane is going to defend it, and also some vague thing about modern poly. Something to keep in mind, most shoes that you wear, the soles are made from a type of polyurethane. I don't know what your experience has been, but typically, shoes with polyurethane soles, it degrades and breaks down pretty quickly, whether it's open cell or closed cell polyurethane. So polyurethane is a good material, and it has applications like for shoes, but it literally is not a good fit for any type of engine mounting. Certainly not for high performance engine mounting. It does terrible with heat. So don't take my word for it. I mean, you can read about this stuff online too. But you will find lots of poly companies defending polyurethane. Yes, that's no surprise.